Saturdays and Sundays are not the only days that you need to pour back into yourself. Cheers. Guys, welcome back to another video. If you are new here, welcome. I feel like it's been ages since we've hung out and we've spent the evening together. We've chilled, we've done a face mask, we've cooked a nice healthy dinner. I feel like it's been a while, so I'm so looking forward to just spend the evening with you girls. It is currently 5:30 p.m, so it is the perfect time to start this evening routine. And of course, it wouldn't be an Essi Rose vlog if you weren't actually going to get some value from this as well. So as cozy and calm as this vlog is going to be, you are also going to learn some tips and tricks on how you can stay consistent and motivated. It's 2026 and it's not even February yet. We have goals that we want to achieve and we have dreams that we want to make come true. So I'm hoping that these tips will help you be able to do that. And quick fun fact, studies actually show that when you turn everyday boring tasks like things like cooking, cleaning, getting your steps in into things that are actually a bit more enjoyable, your brain releases up to 50% more dopamine. Crazy. I know. That is literally the same chemical that helps us to stay motivated and consistent and feel disciplined and makes us feel good about ourselves. And that is the chemical that we need, especially when it's been a long day and you just want to get home, sit on the sofa and watch Netflix. But no, that does not help us step closer to the person that we are trying to become. So this is going to be cozy, but it's going to be disciplined. Enough yapping. Let's get into this productive night routine. Let's go.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Say if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high. Tell them put the lights down right now, put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark blue, purple, go.
One thing that makes food shopping super quick, now I come in with a list and I'm prepared. I used to be that person that would walk through the store and just pick up anything as I went along. This is your sign. If you are that person that walks in, you go down every single aisle. I'm not gonna lie, I still do that sometimes. I do just find it fun. But if you are that person and you are trying to be a bit more organized, then definitely just make a list on your notes on your phone before you come into the shop. It saves so much more time and you also don't spend things on unnecessary things that you didn't even come to shop for to begin with.
Champagne, cold nights when you curse this name. You called up your girlfriends and your girl in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party. She wanna go and party. Nigga don't approach her with that Atari. Nigga that ain't good game home is sorry. They say conversation rule the nation. I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S.
Now food shopping is all done, super quick, didn't take me long at all. Now we're going to take London for a walk, which is also a perfect opportunity for me to just get my steps in. Something that helps me so much with hitting my 10k step goal, or my 8 to 10k step goal. I have to give myself grace because not every day I'm going to hit 10k. Definitely having a dog helps with that. I like to take her in the morning and then do like an evening dog walk, but something that helps even more than that, listening to a podcast or listening to an audiobook. It just makes my walks so much more enjoyable. I don't know how I was doing my walks before. I don't know if I even listen to music really, which is kind of crazy. I think because sometimes she's a bit reactive, I feel like I have to always be alert and like keep an eye on her as I'm walking, so I felt I couldn't really listen to music. So I'm going to pop my headphones on. It just makes it so much more enjoyable for her. It makes it so much more enjoyable for me as well. Before you know it, it's like you've done all these thousands of steps and it's like, wow, if I didn't have something that I was concentrating on and listening to, I think I would have just turned around and gone home a lot quicker, because it makes your walks just better. You're also learning things, or you're listening to something that you're finding really interesting. It makes it a lot more fun. It makes the time go by a lot quicker, especially if you're listening to something super interesting. You're going to want to stay being out. I don't know about you, but I prefer listening to audiobooks outside. When I'm inside, I don't really have a chance to do that. I'm like always doing stuff, but my walks are like my me time. So let's go and do that. It should be a good evening. Let's go. Where'd you go? Oh, you know how I've been living without you. Daydreaming on a cloud with you like the rising. With you tonight is on an island. Yeah. It's about time for making up. Found you
just to know you, want you. So I come close, I want you.
We are almost there, almost at 10,000 steps. It was such a good walk. The weather was, it was a bit chilly. Dubai is actually cold now. And when I say cold, I mean like Dubai cold, not like UK, London cold. But oh my gosh, it's actually chilly, especially being by the water. But anyway, I want to go and shower and freshen up and just feel nice and clean before I make dinner. Because after dinner, I really just want to chill. I want to sit down. I want to relax. I want to eat my food. I don't want to be feeling all icky. So I'm going to go and take a really nice hot steaming shower. So let's go and do that. I'm going to use a shower steamer today. It just makes things like having a shower on a weekday, especially after a long day of work, it just makes it seem more luxurious than it actually is. Instead of just jumping in and jumping out, I'm gonna basically turn this into like a little spa session for myself. So this is your sign to just turn the most simple things like having a shower into any form of luxurious self-care for yourself. Make it bigger than it actually is. Romanticize it. Out the shower and I'm just feeling bonita. It was such a lovely, refreshing shower. Maybe it was too relaxing and too refreshing because right now I could just get into bed and sleep and chill and watch Netflix. But no, dinner still has to be made. Let's get to it. Of course, as per usual, I am making a recipe that I found on TikTok. I'm going to try and make it the healthier version. And by healthier version, I'm just using whole wheat pasta instead of white pasta, light cream instead of thick double heavy cream. But it's still going to be a delicious and yummy dinner. One that shouldn't take too long either. You already know I like to be in and out of the kitchen, especially on a weekday. We still have to prepare for the next day and I don't want to spend too much of my evening cooking dinner. To make it a bit more fun, like I said at the start, it is super important to turn the mundane tasks that you have to do and just make it as enjoyable as possible. There are two ways that I do that. First is I always put on a show or I'm on FaceTime to a friend whilst I'm cooking. It just makes it more enjoyable. It makes the time go by quicker. It doesn't seem so much as a chore for me, I think, because I'm distracting myself. Second thing that I do, I don't always do this, but it's definitely something that I'm going to do tonight. I treat myself with a drink. And no, not an alcoholic drink. It's not what you guys are thinking. It's like 0 calories. There is 0 sugar in this drink. So if I feel for something like fizzy and, you know, just like a treat, then this is what I have. And just to make it fancy, I'm going to put a little straw in there because why not? Make the mundane as exciting as possible. I gotta wait for the bubbles to calm down, otherwise I'm just going to be drinking air and I'm going to be burping all night long. Fantastico, fantastico. So yeah, this is basically my little 0 calorie, 0 sugar treat for the night. I promise it tastes a lot better than it sounds. I have been on the hunt for so long for a delicious and tasty drink that is 0 calories, 0 sugar. I've tried so many different brands and guys, they all taste bad. You're gonna want the sugar version, but with these ones, this brand, Healthy Cola, or Healthy and Tasty, I'm not really sure. It honestly tastes like you're drinking the sugar version. Anyway, that's basically my sugar fix. Let's get to cooking this super delicious meal and it hits every single time. Also, the show that I'm going to be watching is called His and Hers. Someone on my last vlog recommended it. I have just finished watching The Beast in Me. Highly recommend it. But someone was telling me, The Beast in Me, you need to watch His and Her. So I was like, okay, let me give it a go. Cheers. is all done. It looks fantastic. The second bite was better than the first bite. I'm now going to sit down, eat this, watch Netflix with the hubby. We are going to watch The Walking Dead because it's just like the show that we've been watching together and we're really, really enjoying it.
It's well seasoned. It's got good flavour. Yeah, there's no fault.
Okay, I mean, as he said, there's no fault. We're going to eat this because, yeah, I am so hungry. We want to watch our show. Skincare is a super quick routine today, especially on a weekday. If it's like a Friday night or a Saturday night, I tend to take a lot longer and dive a lot deeper into my evening skincare. It's a weekday, the next day is work, and realistically I'm not doing all of that on a weekday, so we're keeping it super simple. It's packed with collagen, so it just helps with like any fine lines. These are a must. We're gonna now go and do the evening part of my journaling just while we're letting this kind of set into my under eyes, and then we're going to continue on with one last step. Let's go and do the journal part of my evening, which is a new part, by the way. I don't journal all the time. I am trying to make it more of a habit because it is quite productive. It does make me feel good. A great collagen mask. It's by the brand that I always use. If you check my Amazon shop, you will see it there. It's an amazing Korean skincare mask. It's the one that you can leave on overnight. So now that this is done, and this is pretty much the end of my evening routine, all this white color is the collagen, and it is going to soak into my skin. When you wake up in the morning, the whole mask turns clear. I'm sure you've seen this mask on TikTok or Instagram. It's pretty viral. My skin will be dewy, it will be plump, because all of this collagen is just soaked into my skin. It is quite a bougie mask. It's not like a traditional sheet mask, but it's so convenient. The fact that you can just leave it on, I don't have to now like sit around for 20 minutes and then wait to take it off. And honestly, it's really comfortable. Look, I can talk, eat if I want to, still go and drink my cup of tea now, which is what I'm gonna go and do. These are just some of the tiny things that I do to just make things like evening skincare a bit more luxurious and a bit more fun, especially after a long, busy and hectic day. Instead of just washing my face, doing a little toner and going to bed. I understand that after a long day, these things can feel like a chore. So if you're just doing these tiny things, or if it makes it even easier, maybe the night before, just like put a face mask to the side so that the next day it's like a reminder to yourself. You can literally leave it on all night. It's not an inconvenience at all.
I might just call and catch a play. I might just come see you today. You ain't don't stuck up in my way.
Oi, bem-vindo, Tiago. Hi, welcome, Tiago. O aeroporto tem duas saídas. The airport has 2 exits. Sim, onde tem uma praça perto daqui. Yay! Hi my lovelies. I just wanted to have a little catch up with you. Just a little girl talk before bed, you know. Since I've got my face mask on, I've got my lemon and ginger herbal tea, which is so good for you. And it's just an amazing thing to have before bed. Having a herbal tea before bed, I just feel like it relaxes me, whether it's a lemon and ginger tea or a peppermint tea, a chamomile tea. It is cold. I'd be lying to you girls if I said it was warm out here. With the blanket, it's nice and cozy, but without it, I would be turning into like an icicle. I know that this vlog is not as long as my other vlogs, but I hope that you girls have enjoyed it. I hope that it has given you girls some motivation that even if it is a weekday, you can still add some relaxation and you can still add some fun to your evenings. You can still make it productive. I didn't film this part, but I basically just finished getting all my gym stuff ready for the next day. It makes it easier for me to have like a successful morning routine because I'm not waking up half asleep trying to get my clothes ready. You have to do these small things that just set you up for success. You cannot have a productive morning routine if you don't have a productive evening routine. For me to wake up and feel ready like I can conquer the day, I need to have a productive evening routine. An evening routine isn't just chores and checking things off the to-do list, it's also relaxation. I'm doing a face mask on a weekday, I'm having my herbal tea before bed, I'm taking like this time to myself. That journal, one of the reasons why I love it so much is because it takes 5 minutes every day. A couple minutes in the morning, it takes a couple more minutes in the evening, and it's just a nice way to like self-reflect at the end of the evening, write down the things that you're grateful for. I feel like so often we get caught up in the everyday that you tend to forget about the things that you're grateful for, and they can be the most normal things. Now don't get it twisted, I don't do that journal every single day. I aim to do it every single day, and there are some days that I forget to do it completely, but I am trying to get into the swing of things, or being more of a disciplined person, and having things like that is definitely helping. And try your hardest to be consistent. Again, I hope this vlog has at least been a reminder to you to pull back into yourself even on the weekdays. Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays are not the only days of the week that you need to pull back into yourself. You need to pull back into yourself every single day of your life, even if it is in the smallest ways. Make the ordinary as enjoyable as possible, because the ordinary is what you do every single day. Having a shower, loading the washing machine, loading the dishwasher, having to wash your face, having to cook dinner, having to maybe meal prep to take it into work the next day. It's going to be as enjoyable as you make it. Try and push yourself to also just try something new this year, whether it's learning a new language on Duolingo, reading a new book. There are so many things that you can do to just be more of a disciplined person, to be more of a productive person, physically, mentally, spiritually, in whichever ways make you a better person and put you a step closer to the person that you are trying to become. Pour into that version of you. Anyway girls, thank you so much for watching another vlog. Thanks for continuing to support, it means so much to me. Obviously subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and I will see you girls in the next one. Bye.